Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today me and my team are going to present about Material Resource Planning MRP and Enterprise Resource Planning ERP. So based on our case study, here are the current problems that has been identified by our group, which is first is lack of integrated information across departments, poor production planning and scheduling. Next is ineffective inventory management and also delayed decision making by management. What is actually MRP and ERP? MRP, or also Material Resource Planning, is a system that helps plan materials and inventory levels to ensure the right materials are available at the right time for production. While ERP, or also known as Enterprise Resource Planning, is an integrated system that connects all important departments such as production, finance, sales, inventory and human resource into a single unified system. Now we move to the part which is the characteristic for both of them, which is MRP and ERP. So what are the characteristics? So MRP and ERP are both systems that we use to manage business processes, particularly in manufacturing and supply chain. However, they have different scopes and characteristics. Here is the catch. So first we start with MRP. MRP is actually a demand-driven system, only limited to manufacturing, procurement and inventory control. And last but not least, time-phase planning of materials. While ERP focuses on a modular and scalable system, it is actually a real-time data processing. And last but not least, support decision making and strategic planning. Now let's talk about the objective of MRP first. So in this slide, we provide you 3 objectives for both criteria, which is first is maintain the lowest possible inventory level, optimize use of manufacturing resources, and reduce lead times and ensure material availability. The next part is the objective of ERP. So first point is enable real-time decision making, which provide managers and board of directors with accurate up-to-date data. Number 2 is to improve organization efficiency, to eliminate duplication, reduce errors and automate routine tasks. And last but not least is reduce operational costs, to minimize IT, inventory and labor costs by streamlining processes. So as we know, each method has their own pros and cons. So do MRP and ERP too. Now, I'm going to explain the advantages and disadvantages of MRP first. So what are the advantages of using the MRP? First is improve inventory control. It prevents overstocking and understocking by planning material needs accurately. Second is better production planning to ensure materials available when needed and avoiding delays. Third point is to reduce waste. Orders are based on real demand and actual production only when needed. And point number 4 is lower material costs. It prevents emergency purchases by planning ahead. And what are the disadvantages? So there are 4 disadvantages that we figure out if we choose to use this method. First is heavily dependent on data accuracy. The errors in inventory or schedule will affect the whole system, and this method is actually limited scope, only focuses on material only, not flexible. It does not adapt well to last minute demand changes, and it requires training. Staff must know how to use and maintain the system properly. Now we move to the advantages and disadvantages of choosing to use ERP. So the advantages of using ERP, we identify that it is full business integration. All departments use only one system. Real-time data access, uses real-time data to help make fast and accurate decisions, which is very good. And improve accuracy and reduce errors. Single database minimizes manual entry duplication. And last one is better customer service, faster response because of integrated system. How about the disadvantages? And here are the 4 disadvantages if we choose to use ERP. So first is high implementation costs. Software training and maintenance are very expensive. Long implementation time. Implementation time will take longer, and it requires complex system, not easy to operate, and requires skilled staff, which is quite demanding and also expensive, and resistant to changes. Staff may face difficulty to adapt to the new system.
Qualitative improvement. After applying MRP and ERP, companies experience qualitative improvement. Automation reduces manual errors and corrections. Faster order processing improves customer satisfaction. Employees spend less time on repetitive work, increasing morale and productivity. MRP and ERP also deliver measurable results. Inventory level can be reduced by 20 to 30%. Operational costs drops by around 20 to 23%, and administrative costs decrease about 22%. Overall, this system significantly cut the business expenses. Let's move on to the MRP implementation process. The MRP process starts by defining the objective. Next, accurate data is collected and MRP software is chosen. Data is entered, staff are trained, and the system is tested. Finally, MRP is operated and maintained. ERP implementation process. ERP implementation begins by identifying the business needs. Then the system is selected, planned, and configured. Data is migrated, staff are trained, and testing is done. After going live, continuous improvement ensure the system success.
How MRP solve company problem? Problem and the solution. Firstly, stock out or overstocking, and the solution is balanced supply and demands. And second, the problem is late production, and the solution is ensure material are available on time. And the third one is high raw material problem, and the solution is avoid last minute urgent purchases. And then lastly, the problem is the manual errors, and the solution is system automates material planning. How ERP solve company problems? We have problem and the solution. The first one is inaccurate or outdated data, and the solution is a real-time data access and the updates. The second one, a problem is delay in decision making, and the solution is manager can intensely view business performance. And the third one is repetitive manual tasks. And the solution is automate process like inventory update. And last one is customer dissatisfaction. And the solution is provide faster order processing and the better tracking. Okay, we move to the next one. Other recommendation to facilitate the effective implementation of MRP in the company. So the first one is ensure data accuracy. Accurate up-to-date data in the fundamental for any MRP system to function correctly. Incorrect inventory balance, incorrect bill of material, or outdated lead time can lead to poor planning decision and system mistrust. Is garbage in, garbage out. So the second one, the involvement from stakeholder communicate the benefit of the MRP system clearly and address any concern or resistance to change, regular update, and soliciting feedback during implementation, faster ownership, and minimize a pushback. Okay, for the next one is other recommendation to facilitate the effective implementation of ERP in the company. The first one, effective change management. The implementation process will bring changes to the workflow and job roles. The company could do three things. First one is to communicate clearly about why the change is happening and how it will be help to everyone. And second one, provide training so employees feel confident using the new system. And the third one is listen to the concern and answer question to reduce fear or resistance. For the second one is comprehensive business process analysis. A conduct on the in-depth analysis of the business process to understand how they work. This will help the company to we have a three thing also. And the first one is spot inefficiencies or problem in the current way to work of working. The second one is decide which a process can be improved or automated by the ERP. And the last one is customize the ERP system to fit the company real needs. Last but not least, a conclusion. To the conclude, MRP and ERP system are essential for plastic sendian berhad to overcome current challenges stated before, such as material shortage, high production costs, supply and demand imbalance, and poor coordination. Implementing MRP and ERP will connect all departments and automate all the process, leading to improved efficiency, lower production costs, and also better decision. Effective change management and a comprehensive business process analysis critical to ensure a smooth implementation and maximize the benefit of the new system. By embracing this modern solution, Plastic and Sendian Berhad can strengthen its competitiveness, adapt to the market trends, and achieve sustainable growth in a challenging market.